Hey guys, Tanya Landis here, founder of Landis Fitness. I wanted to share a little bit of my story with you because I feel like so many people think, oh my gosh, there's that fit girl again. Like, she never struggles with motivation. She always wants to work out and she must eat like salads or broccoli and chicken and rice all the time. And you know what? Nothing is farther from the truth. When I started, it was at a very low point in my life. I'm a mom of 3 kids. I'm married. And we had been through the ringer. We had literally been through financial ruin to like the 10th degree and it just seemed like when it couldn't get any worse, it just kept getting worse. And at the same time, I had given birth to our second child, Allie, who had a lot of health issues. And I don't know if you've ever had a sick child. I'm going to try not to cry. But we didn't know what her future held. And it was just a matter of like making sure she was constantly okay and taking care of her. And then also at the same time, taking care of my other children and making sure that everybody was okay. What I wasn't taking care of was myself. And I was a wreck. I was on anxiety meds. My anxiety was like through the roof. I'd always struggled with anxiety, but during that time with everything that had happened, it was like beyond, I just couldn't like cope with it. And so my doctor put me on meds and then basically I just didn't really feel anything for a while. And that's maybe what I needed at the time. But things started to get a little better for Allie and her health, and then with our, just getting in a routine and all those things and just accepting what was happening. And I realized like my health was I wasn't taking care of myself. Self-care wasn't even on, the radar. I would try to work out, but taking 3 kids to the gym was not a good idea for me. It was too stressful. Half the time we'd get there and the gym daycare was full, or I was so exhausted by the time I got them all out the door into the gym that I just wanted to sit in the chair in the lobby and take a nap. Or my favorite one was I'd get them there, I was all ready to go, and my girls wouldn't stay in the daycare. My son would, but my girls refused to. So it was just that constant battle of I want to get healthy, but what am I going to do? And then there was so much information on what to eat, what kind of diet to do, that I was just frankly overwhelmed. And I had done P90X after one of my other pregnancies and had good results. I never really did the nutrition part of it, but I did okay. And then I had gotten pregnant again. And so I was like, that Beachbody thing looks good, but I just, I don't even know where to start. Well, I met my coach, Jessie, at a dance class my daughter was taking, and I firmly believe it was fate because she started talking to me about how, she just was chatting with me about what she was doing, and I was actually that mom sitting in the corner with a baby. I've got another kid running around like crazy, one in the dance class, and then I was stuffing my face with Cheez-Its and drinking my daily dose of Diet Dr. Pepper. My diet at that point consisted of caffeine, and sugar because I couldn't sleep because I had a little one that wouldn't sleep, and then my daughter was sick, so she wasn't sleeping, and then I couldn't nap when they would take a nap because my son was up. It was just like this vicious cycle of never getting any sleep. So I fueled my body on caffeine. Espresso, lattes, whatever, and Diet Dr. Pepper was my pop of choice. And then sugar, bad time sugar, sweet tooth, like everything. And I wasn't taking care of my body. I was sick of feeling just not good. I had no energy. I was still wearing like yoga pants, but I wasn't doing yoga because I had that 3rd baby and couldn't get into my pre-pregnancy clothes. Like I wasn't even anywhere near it. We didn't have money to go buy clothes. And I didn't really, I wanted to do something, but I did not want it to be a quick fix or a fad. I wanted something that would last. I wanted to live a healthy lifestyle and something that I could teach my 3 children. I did not want my kids, especially my daughters, to grow up and have this idea that you have, to do these crazy diets, like no carbs, or, oh, I'm just going to eat between this hour and this hour, or I'm going to do another juice fast. Like, I don't want my girls to grow up that way. I want them to understand that if you fuel your body properly, you can enjoy treats. You can enjoy life. Like I definitely do now. Back then, I didn't understand that, and I had done every quick fix that they offered, and nothing was sustainable. I would lose the weight, and then I would gain it back because it just was not realistic for the way I wanted to live life. And so my coach that I had met, this girl, she became my coach, and she got me set up with a workout program I could do from home, and with this thing called Shakeology. And I was like, yeah, I don't like protein shakes. I gag on like everything. I hate food that doesn't taste good. I hate bland food. I don't like anything that's chalky. Yeah, no way. And she's like, just try it. There's a 30-day money back guarantee. So I did. And you know what? I loved it. It tasted like a chocolate milkshake. And I'm not lying. You can try it for yourself if you haven't. My kids even drink it now. But back then, I was really hesitant because I had all these preconceived ideas because I had tried all this stuff in the past that didn't work. And she set me up with a home workout program, and then I had access to this online group. And you guys, like, no, I did not drop all my weight in 1 week or 1 month because I had a lot of weight to lose. But I did hit my goal and I surpassed it. And you have to know that it takes time and it takes having the right tools. And for me, having a workout I could do from home while my kids were running around, or if I actually did have 20 to 30 minutes that they were quiet, I could do that. And I did my workout. I turned it on, pushed play, and did it. And the first time I did one, I thought I was going to throw up, or that possibly my children might have to call 911 because I was like laying on the floor. I was the girl that didn't love to work out. And then of course, when you're feeling your body on sugar and caffeine, it's kind of hard to sustain yourself during a workout. But that was me back then. That was my reality. And, but I showed up every day, pushed play on that workout, checked into my online group, and drank my Shakeology. Now, Shakeology was a huge key for me because it has 70 superfoods in it, vitamins, minerals, and amino acids. It's all in the shake. And it wasn't like a protein shake. It wasn't chalky. It tasted good. So even on the days I didn't work out, I still drank it. And it was helping me so much because it was filling my body with what I needed. And by filling my body with good nutrition, it made, first thing in the morning, it made me want to stick with that the rest of the day. Now, it wasn't perfect. It took me a while to kick my soda pop habit because that was a hard habit to kick, but I did. And I started, not craving as bad on the sweets. And I started, making healthy meals for my family on a regular basis, not when I was on some diet. And they were meals that they were eating and they were fueling their bodies with. And then I was an example for my kids because here I was working out, huffing and puffing. And you guys, my kids don't even remember how I was before, which is interesting to me because when I tell them, guys, you don't know that mom didn't used to love to work out, because they see mom loves fitness now, and mom, because it's such a part of our life. And mom doesn't drink soda pop anymore. And I do enjoy treats. I enjoy, wine, good food. I enjoy some cocktails. And I like desserts, but they're going to be good things. It's not just any sugar I can get my hands on. And so it has changed my life. It wasn't overnight. It did take time, but I hit my goal. And then I surpassed my goal. And I got in the best physical shape, and I'm still in the best physical shape ever at age 35, you guys. And now I'm almost 40. And I've maintained it. I haven't fluctuated. I've maintained it, and I've been able to live a lifestyle. But that does not even compare to what I've gained in confidence. Confidence for knowing that I feel better, that I'm being an example for my kids, and that the workouts were like therapy for me. I was able to wean off my anxiety meds. I'm not on them anymore. I haven't actually been on them in 3 years. Don't quit your meds. Like, you should talk to your doctor. But I was someone that was on reflux meds. I was on meds for depression. I was on meds for anxiety. I had some other stuff. Oh, I think I was really severely iron deficient. I had all sorts of issues, and I don't take any of that stuff anymore. And I firmly believe for me, it was actually treating my body right and working out, and then also fueling my body properly made the biggest difference for me. And having a group that I could check into back then, and then, you know, being able to have those women that supported me was such an amazing gift. And that's really where my confidence came from, because I had been knocked down by life prior to that. Like, I felt that, you know, I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I had all these dreams for my life, and then everything feels like, you know, with the situation that we went through financially, and then with our daughter, it felt like the rug had just been ripped out from under us. But at that low point in my life, I realized that nothing was going to change unless I made a decision to change myself. And I had to take ownership in that, because that was literally the only thing I could control, was what I did with my own, you know, with my own body. So I chose to go on my health journey at a very low point. Waiting for the right time, it would have never come. It never does. And so I just wanted to share that with you, because I think a lot of people think, oh, well, I'm going to wait till things get better, or, you know, it's too hard. Well, you know what? It's too hard not to. Like, getting my health in order and working out is what was the catalyst that changed everything for our family. And if you haven't watched my story over this, you know, the past 5.5 years, you know, feel free to reach out and ask me. But we've seen incredible change and growth because of that one decision that I made to get myself set up right and to start with Team Beachbody. And that's what I did. I got my workout program, got my Shakeology, got an awesome coach, and had great success. And then after that, like literally right after that, I decided to pay it forward and help other women. And that's what I've been doing for 5.5 years. I've been paying it forward, and I've been helping women, and I've been able to help that. And I've helped men as well, but I've been able to help thousands get on a health and fitness journey and help them to boost their confidence, boost their energy, to feel better, to be examples for their children and their spouses. And it's so incredible, because it's hard to be who you want to be when you're not feeling good physically or emotionally, you know, or mentally. And that's really where I was back then. And so if you're somebody that is feeling like I was back then, or maybe you weren't even that in that dire of a situation, please reach out. I would love to help you get started on your health and fitness journey, because I think it is so important. And if you're like, oh, well, I don't have any money, or, you know, whatever you say, I do offer some free groups, but at the same time, I will tell you, those who invest in their health are the ones that stick with it. Like, I've gotten a ton of stuff for free, and I didn't stick with it because I didn't value it. And I did invest in my program when I started, and because I made that investment, I stuck with it. I stayed with it, and I would push play. I would drink my shake every day because I paid for it. I invested in it, and that was an investment that I made in myself that has paid off. I don't even know how many times. It's paid off, like, I don't know, thousands of times. I can't even describe what kind of change we've had because of that. And I would just encourage you to do the same thing. Don't let, you know, well, I have free groups, but don't let money hold you back, or, you know, or your mindset. Like, know that it's something that we can work on, because my goal is to help you feel better physically, emotionally, and mentally. I want to help you, you know, get your energy up, get your confidence up, so you can live your life. Life is such a gift, and I feel like so often we're just sleeping through life, or accepting what is happening to us, and we just go through life like asleep, or coping. And that's not how life is meant to be lived. It's a gift, and you need to be living it. And so make sure that you're doing what you need to do and taking care of yourself so you can live your life to the fullest, because it's a gift that not everybody gets, and you have it. So don't waste it. All right. I hope that gives you a little bit of background on me. You can ask me any questions, any comments, but I would love, to help you if you're ready.